Welcome back to our journey of building a business from the ground up. I'm Daniel, and if you've been following along, you know we've pieced together some crucial elements of our startup puzzle with my mentor, Sarah. We've tackled the problem, the solution, the market, and the business model. But today, Sarah told me we're discussing the final and perhaps most critical piece. Let's head over and see what she has in store. Hey Sarah, I'm here. You said today was about the final piece of the puzzle. I'm really curious to know what it is. I feel like we've covered so much ground already. Hi Daniel, glad you're here. You're right, we have. But everything we've built so far needs protection. It needs a defense. The final piece is what we call competitive advantage. It's the reason customers will not only choose you in the first place, but stick with you for the long haul. Competitive advantage. I think I get the general idea. It's about being better than the competition, right? But isn't that the same as the value proposition we talked about? My value proposition is that I offer a superior product or service. That's a great question, and it's a point of confusion for many entrepreneurs. They are closely related, but distinct. Think of it this way. Your value proposition is your promise to the customer. It's what you do for them. For your meal kit service, it's we deliver fresh, locally sourced ingredients and easy-to-follow recipes for delicious, healthy meals in under 30 minutes. That's the value. Competitive advantage, on the other hand, is why you can deliver on that promise better than anyone else. It's the secret sauce, the unique strength that makes your business difficult, if not impossible, for others to replicate. So, the value proposition is the what, and the competitive advantage is the how. I think I'm starting to see the difference. The what is what the customer sees and experiences. The how is what's going on behind the scenes that makes it all possible. Exactly. Imagine your business is a magnificent castle. Your value proposition is the beautiful banner flying from the highest tower, proclaiming to everyone what a wonderful kingdom it is. But what good is a beautiful castle without a defense system? What if another king comes along and builds an identical castle right next door? I see. So, the competitive advantage is the defense. Precisely. The best analogy for a competitive advantage is a moat. A wide, deep and formidable moat around your castle. This moat is what prevents competitors from easily storming your gates and stealing your market share. A strong business doesn't just build a great product, it builds a great moat. A moat, I like that. It's a powerful visual. So, what are these moats made of in the business world? I'm guessing it's not water and crocodiles. You're right, although sometimes the business world can feel just as treacherous. Moats, or what we call barriers to entry, come in many forms. Let's break down a few of the most common ones. First, there's speed. Being the first to market can be a powerful advantage. You get to define the category, capture initial customers, and build brand recognition before anyone else even shows up. This is the first mover advantage. But be warned, speed alone is a shallow moat. Once others see your success, they will follow, and often they can learn from your mistakes and build something even better. So speed needs to be paired with something else. Okay, so getting there first is good, but it's not enough on its own. What's another type of moat? Let's talk about proprietary technology. This is a classic, deep moat. This could be a unique algorithm, a patented piece of hardware, or a secret formula. Think about Google's search algorithm. For years, no one could replicate its effectiveness, giving them a massive, durable advantage. Or in the pharmaceutical world, a patent on a new drug gives a company exclusive rights to sell it for many years. If you can develop technology that is truly unique and hard to copy, you've built a very strong defense. For my meal kit business, that seems tough. I'm not inventing a new type of vegetable. Maybe a unique software for logistics or recipe personalization? That's the right way to think about it. It doesn't have to be a world-changing invention. It could be a highly efficient logistics system you design that drastically cuts your delivery costs and times. That's a form of proprietary tech. What else? Another powerful moat is having unique access to resources. This could be an exclusive contract with a supplier, access to a specific distribution channel, or a team with a rare and valuable skill set. For your business, Daniel, what if you secured an exclusive partnership with the most sought-after network of organic farms in the region. No other meal kit company could offer the same quality of produce. That's a moat. Your competitors would have to find other farms, which might be more expensive or of lower quality. That makes a lot of sense. It locks in a key part of my value proposition, the locally sourced, fresh ingredients. I'd be the only one who could authentically claim that specific network of suppliers. You got it. Now, let's talk about one of my favorites, because it's often underestimated, a unique brand and culture. Think about companies with die-hard fans. It's not just about the product, it's about what the brand stands for, the community it builds. The culture inside the company often radiates outward. A company with a fantastic, innovative, and customer-obsessed culture attracts the best talent. Happy, motivated employees create better products and deliver better service. This creates a positive feedback loop that is incredibly difficult for a competitor to copy. You can't just buy a great culture off the shelf. So it's about creating an experience and a feeling that people want to be a part of. Not just a transactional relationship, absolutely. Finally, there are network effects. This is one of the most powerful moats in the digital age. A product or service has a network effect when it becomes more valuable as more people use it. The classic example is a social media platform. The platform is more valuable to you if all your friends are on it. This creates a winner-take-all dynamic. Once a platform reaches a certain critical mass, it becomes almost impossible for a new competitor to break in. For your business, perhaps you could build a community feature where users share their own recipe tweaks and cooking tips. The more users who contribute, the more valuable the platform becomes for everyone. Wow. Speed, tech, resources, brand, and network effects. It's a lot to think about. It feels like I need to choose one and go all in. Not necessarily. The strongest businesses often have multiple moats. They might start with a speed advantage, then build a brand, then develop proprietary tech to widen their lead. Your job as the founder is to be strategic. Look at your idea, look at the market, and ask yourself, where can I build a defense that is authentic to my business and difficult for others to tear down? So, for my meal kit service, I'm starting to see a picture. I could focus on the speed of getting to market in my local area. While doing that, I could work on securing those exclusive contracts with local farms. That's the unique resource moat. And all along, I need to build a brand that is all about community, health, and supporting local producers. That's the brand and culture moat. Now you're thinking like a strategist, Daniel. You're not just thinking about how to launch a business. You're thinking about how to build a business that lasts. The key question to constantly ask yourself is this easy to copy? If the answer is yes, you haven't found your competitive advantage yet. You need to dig deeper. Your competitive advantage is your source of long-term profitability and success. It's what turns a good idea into a great, enduring company. It's what allows you to win. This changes everything, Sarah. I was so focused on just creating a good product. But a good product isn't enough. I need a defensible product. I need to build my castle, but I also need to dig my moat. This is the final piece, and it connects everything else. My value proposition is what I shout from the castle walls, and my competitive advantage is the moat that ensures I'll be here to keep shouting it for years to come. That's the lesson for today, Daniel. Go and figure out what your moat is made of. And that's a wrap on our foundational series. From identifying a problem to building a moat, we've laid the groundwork. This conversation with Sarah was a huge eye-opener for me. It's not just about what you do, but how you protect it. What's your business's moat? I'd love to hear your ideas in the comments below. This journey is far from over, but now we have a complete map. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to follow along as we take the next steps and turn this plan into a reality.